When Satoru Gojo died, the anime community exploded. Social media was flooded with anger, with grief, with disbelief. Some fans couldn't accept it, others felt betrayed, and a few even crossed lines that should never, ever be crossed. And that reaction, as wild as it was, tells us something important. Gojo wasn't just another character. He was a pillar, a symbol, someone people leaned on, even outside the story. But here's the question no one wanted to ask. What if Gojo's death wasn't a punishment? What if it was the only ending that actually made sense? Gojo Satoru was the strongest sorcerer in the world, and from the moment he became that, he stopped being human in the eyes of others. People admired him, people feared him, people relied on him, but no one truly stood beside him. Gojo wasn't lonely because he lacked friends. He was lonely because no one could meet him where he stood. Strength became a wall. Every fight depended on him. Every failure was his responsibility. Every future rested on his shoulders, and no matter how much he joked, no matter how confident he looked, that kind of weight never disappears. That's why Gojo could never truly rest while he was alive. And that's why death wasn't defeat. Death was release. In the afterlife, Gojo isn't the strongest. He isn't a weapon. He isn't the last hope of humanity. He's just Satoru, standing with his old friends, people who knew him before the title, before the burden, before the loneliness. That's why Gojo wasn't shocked when he died. That's why there was no panic. He smiled, because for the first time, there was nothing left for him to carry. Even Sukuna understood this. Despite being his enemy, Sukuna said he would never forget Gojo. Not because Gojo lost, but because Gojo was extraordinary. Gojo didn't die in fear. He didn't die unfinished. He didn't die broken. He died complete. And maybe that's the hardest part for fans to accept, because we wanted Gojo to live, but Gojo needed peace. Sometimes a character's death isn't the end of their story. Sometimes it's the only way their story can finally be resolved.